Good morning, children. Welcome you all for the second session of Unit 15 Carbon and its compounds. So, in the first session, we have discussed about the sources, the classifications, that is organic and inorganic compounds of carbons. Then we saw about the discoveries of the other form of the compounds by the carbon atoms. Then about the special features of the carbon. So now we are going to see in this session, we are going to see the very important compound of carbon, a long chain, catenated long chain of carbon compound, that is plastic. And we are going to see the demerits, the harmful effects of plastics in this session in a short video. Okay, so now see carbon compounds in everyday life. It is impossible to think of our daily life without carbon compounds. Over time, a large number of carbon compounds have been developed for the improvement of our lifestyle and comfort. They include carbon-based fuels, carbon nanomaterials, plastics, carbon filters, carbon steels, etc. So, what are the carbon compounds that we use in our daily life? Include carbon-based fuels, carbon nanomaterials, plastics, carbon filters, carbon steel, etc. So even though carbon and its compounds are vital for modern life, some of its compounds like CO, carbon monoxide, cyanide and certain types of plastics are harmful to humans. So we are going to see the harmful effects of these things, particularly about the plastic in this session. So in the following segment, let us discuss the role of plastics in our daily life and how we can become aware of the toxic chemicals that some plastics contain. So we are going to see the plastic catenated long chain carbon compounds. Okay. So plastics are major class of catenated organic carbon compounds. They are made from long chain organic compounds called polymer resins. They are called as polymer resins with chemical additives that give them different properties. When added to chemicals, certain polymer resins have different properties of plastics. Okay, so we are getting different kinds of plastic. We use more number of plastic utensils in our daily life. So each plastic item is made up of different polymer resins. So different kinds of polymers are used to make different types of plastics. Plastics are everywhere. Nowadays plastics are everywhere. So whatever thing we are using, whatever food we are getting from the stores are given by plastics. So they are convenient, cheap and are used in our daily life. So plastics have changed the way we live. They have helped improve healthcare, transport and food safety. Plastics have allowed many breakthroughs in technologies such as smartphones, computers and the internet. So it is clear that plastic has given our society many benefits, but these benefits have come at a cost. So see the drawbacks of plastics. Important 4-mark question, children. If it is asked in 4 mark, you have to write 4 points. So plastics take very long time to fully break down in nature. The microbes that break down plastic deals with the quantity of plastics we produce. A lot of plastic that does not get recycled and ends up polluting the environment. Some types of plastics contains harmful chemical additives that are good for human health. A burning of plastics releases toxic gases that are harmful to our health and contribute to climate change. One-time use and throw away plastics and up littering and polluting the environment. In order to know which plastics are harmful, you will need to learn the secret language of plastics, that is resin codes. That is the secret language of plastics. So identifying the different types of plastics. So first is the resin codes. So look at the following pictures. One is a plastic sachet in which milk is distributed to consumers and the other is a plastic food container. Observe the code shown on it. Do you know what this code means? It is called resin code. So can you able to see the code here? See, it is zoomed and given here. So these are the resin codes which are given for different plastics that we use in our day-to-day life. These are called as resin code. These are called as resin code. The resin code represents the type of polymer used to make the plastic. So need for resin codes. Plastic should be recycled or disposed of safely. Certain plastics should be avoided so that they do not end up by polluting the environment or harming our health. So each plastic is composed of a different polymer, a set of molecules. So for this reason, they need to separate it, right? So we use different polymer of plastics in our day-to-day life. So we have to segregate each kind of plastics. So in 1988, and our uniform way of classifying the different types of plastic, which helps recycles in the sorting process. So find the resin code on the plastic items. So before you use, find a resin code. The secret resin codes are shown as 3 chasing arrows in a triangle. There is a number in the middle or letters under the triangle. So this is usually difficult to find. It can be found on the label or bottom of the plastic item. So where does this resin codes found? Is found on the label of the plastic or bottom of the plastic item. So the resin codes are numbered from 1 to 7. The resin codes 1 to 6 each identify a certain type of plastic that is often used in products. Resin code 7 is a category which is used for every other plastic that does not fit into the category 1 to 6. So code 7 is really different from the codes what we use from 1 to 6. The resin codes look very similar to the recycling symbol, but this does not mean that all plastics with a code can be recycled. So see the pictures given here. So these are the pictures that you can see in the plastics that we use in our daily life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it is numbered from 1 to 7. So PET, HDPE, PVC, these are the chemicals that is used to make those plastic items. Okay, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, and LDPE, PP, PS and other items. So these are the resin codes. So where will these resin codes can be shown? So see the picture here. Flip a plastic item to find resin code on the bottom. Just turn it over and see whether the resin code is there down the plastic item. Sometimes the bottom of plastic item will only have an acronym or the full name of that plastic type. Or sometimes if you do not find it on the bottom, search for the code on the label. It may given in the label also. You have the price tag, right? So you will have the code in the price tag if it is not there in the bottom of the material. So some plastics do not have a code. The company did not follow the rules and you do not know if it is safe to use. So be careful if there is no code and check whether think twice to get that material or not. So see the harmful effects of plastics. So you know, everyday life, mostly plants and animals get decomposed in a short period of time and it get converted to fossil. Okay, so whereas this plastic does not decompose under the earth, does not decompose under the earth. So that is why it creates harmful effects for human beings as well as the living organisms, whatever that is on the earth. So plastics are very, very dangerous as we cannot recycle, as well as it does not decompose. So later on it is found that it can be certain plastic materials can be recycled. So what are the harmful plastics that we use without our knowledge? So there are 3 types of plastics that use toxic and harmful chemicals. So these chemicals are added to plastics to give them certain qualities such as flexibility, strength, color and fire or UV resistance. The 3 unsafe plastics are PVC, polyvinyl chloride, that is resin code number 3, and PS, resin code number 6, and also commonly called thermocol and PCABS, resin code number 7. The PVC is polyvinyl chloride plastics. So these are heavy metals, cadmium and lead are added to PVC. So what are the metals used in this plastic? Heavy metals like cadmium and lead. Then phthalates, that is a chemical additive copy of our hormones. Then burning PVC releases dioxins, which is very, very harmful to us. It is a very most toxic chemicals known to humans, dioxins. Then PS is polystyrene plastics. PS is polystyrene plastics. Styrene is a building block of this plastic and may cause cancer. Beware whenever you use plastic items, food items that carried in plastic items. Beware that to hot food items in the plastic item is not good for our health, which produce cancer. So if that particular plastic item is made up of styrene, then it is severely danger. It takes very long time to break down, that is 100 to 1 million years that it gets this much time. It takes this much time to decompose under the earth. So higher amounts of toxic styrene leak into our food and drinks when they are hot or oily. So when we use hot or oil items in these plastics, then this get diluted with that hot substance, and we intake that hot substance, automatically cancer produces in our body. Okay, so PC, polycarbonate plastics. PC plastics contain bisphenol A, BPA. BPA leaks out to PC products used for food and drinks. So BPA increases or decreases certain hormones and changes the way our body work. So these PC, polycarbonate plastics, changes our hormonal imbalances in our body. So next is ABS, that is acrylonitrile butadienous styrene. Acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. The styrene causes problems for our eyes, skin and digestive systems and lungs. Brominated flame retardants, that is BFRs, are often added. The studies show the toxic chemicals leak from this plastics. Whenever you burn this type of plastics, this toxic chemicals leak out. Okay, so be careful while burning the plastics. It is mostly strictly prohibited, has to be strictly prohibited to burn the plastics. One-time use plastics are severely dangerous than the other plastics. So use and throw away plastics cause short and long-term environmental damage. Half of all the plastic made today is used for throwaway plastic items. So such as like what are the throwaway carry items? Like we have carry bags, cups, plates, straws, water pouches, cutlery and plastic sheets used for food wrapping. So these are the one-time use plastic items which we use often. So these items take few seconds to be made in a factory, and you will use them for a very short time. Once you throw them away, they can stay in our environment for over 1,000 years, causing plastic pollution for future generations. So we need rules and laws to protect people and the environment from plastic pollution. The new rules. So what are the rules that to make Tamil Nadu plastic free? So as we know, the government of India is progressively taking various legal initiatives to stop plastic pollution by making some provisional and amendments in the environment. These laws are very, very important, will be asked in 2 more children. So be careful and please keep that in mind. The laws Act 1988. With reference to this act, government of Tamil Nadu has taken a step forward to ban usage of some kind of plastic items. Okay. From the Environmental and Forest Department, Tamil Nadu Government, number 84, dated 25/6/2018. As per the government order cited above, the Tamil Nadu government has banned the usage of one-time use and throwaway plastics from 1st January 2019. That it has been started from the last year. So this excellent legislation is designed to protect Tamil Nadu from plastic pollution. So we have to see through that to stop using plastics, one-time use through plastics, as well as the other plastic elements. It has been actually banned, right? We are asked to carry out carry bags made of clothes instead of using plastic items, and they were collecting fines if we use the carry bags, plastic carry bags. But it was strictly followed only for 3-4 months, I think. Nowadays again it has been started. You can see nowadays again plastic water cans, plastic covers, so and so, because it has been fixed into our mind, and it has been easy to carry away wherever we want. So this has to be strictly banned. Banned items. See the banned items. Plastic carry bags. Globally, we use 2 million plastic bags each minute. 97% of plastic bags do not get recycled. So animals eat plastic bags by accident. They contain food. A cow was found with 70 kilos of plastic in its stomach. So automatically this animals are getting mostly affected by these plastic bags. As we throw all food items inside the plastic bags in the garbages, these animals go and eat such food items, and where they become the storage of these plastic bags in their stomach. So animals get mostly affected, and we normally have the habit of consuming animals. So likewise, the diseases are getting transferred from us. So it has been become a cycling process. So next, plastic plates. Dirty plastics like a used plate are difficult to recycle. Most of the one-time use plates are made from polystyrene resin code number 6, which is harmful to our health. And plates will be used for just 20 minutes but stay in the environment for over 1,000 years. See, we use for 20 minutes the plastic plates, but it is taking time to decompose is 1,000 years. So keep that in mind. The next is the water pouches. Water pouches are often littered, increasing plastic pollution. So next we will see the blueprint ink on the clear plastic pouch decreases the recycling value. Once a water pouch is used, it is difficult to recycle as it contains leftover water and gets covered in dirt. The next, plastic straws that we use to drink cool drinks. The plastic straws are too light and small to be recycled. The straws are one of the top 10 items which are found in the plastic pollution in oceans, and 90% of seabirds have ingested plastics such as straws. Plastic sheets. Plastic sheets used on top of plates get dirty and cannot be recycled. More chemicals leak from plastic into food when it is hot, spicy or oily. Animals such as cows, goats and dogs eat plastic by accident because it smells like food. Plastic sheets. These are the harmfulness of the plastic sheets. So role of students in the prevention of plastic pollution. So students are the outcoming source next who can able to prevent this plastic pollution. So now you come to know what are the harmfulness of the plastic, so you can tell to your future generation. So you play a very important role and have the power of minimize plastic pollution. Ask yourself, is this plastic safe or harmful plastic? So if it is not a harmful plastic type, is it a one-time use plastic item? So these questions and the science-based knowledge will help you to reduce unnecessary plastic pollution. So what can you do to prevent plastic pollution? So as a student, you can share your scientific knowledge on plastics and their effects with your parents, relatives and friends. So you can make them aware of plastic pollution. You can help by teaching them how to avoid harmful plastics by searching for the resin codes. You can teach them to see the resin codes that is displayed on the plastic items what we buy from the shops. So you can educate them about the new rules and how important it is to stop one-time use plastics. So next, practice in your daily life. So what are the things that you have to practice in your daily life? Do not litter the environment by throwing plastic items. So don't throw away the plastic items whatever you use on the roadside. Do not use thermocols, particularly thermocols, that is receipt code number 6, PS polystyrene, for your school projects. It has been strictly prohibited. So do not use one-time use or throw away plastics like plastic bags, teacups, thermocol plates and cups and plastic straws. Do not burn plastic since they release toxic gases and harmful to our health, and also changes and make lot of pollution in the climate. Burning PVC plastic releases dioxins, which are one of the most dangerous chemicals known to humans. Do not eat hot or spicy food items in plastic containers, which will create cancer. Segregate your plastic waste and hand this over to municipal authorities so that it can be recycled. They will segregate it and they will recycle. Recycled plastics will be segregated separately and it will be recycled. Okay. Educate at least one person per day about how to identify the resin codes and avoid unsafe plastics, that is resin code number 3, 6 and 7. Okay, these are the harmful plastics. You have to, now you know the knowledge about the plastics. Now you can transform this knowledge, you can share this knowledge to your elders and parents. Okay, so by this the lesson ends, and now we will see the textbook exercises. You have points to remember after this. Go through these points to remember. These all are important points. Then you have glossaries which will give you the meaning for all the important scientific words. Now we will discuss the textbook exercises. The phenomenon in which an element exists in different modification in same physical state is called allotropy. Okay, it is allotropy. Then carbon forms large number of organic compounds due to catenation. Nandini brings his lunch every day to school in a plastic container which has resin code number 5. The container is made up of polypropylene. It is made up of polypropylene. C is the answer. Plastics made of polycarbonate PC and acrylonitrile, butadiene, styrene are made of resin code number 7. These are all made up of resin code number 7. Graphene is one atom thick layer of carbon obtained from graphite. It is obtained from graphite. The legal measures to prevent plastic pollution come under the Act Protection Act 1988 is the Environment Protection Act. Okay, the next answers for the fill-ins. PDF has been uploaded. You can check out the PDF, children. Okay, fill in the blanks. First one, dash named carbon. Antoine Lavoisier named carbon. Buckminster Fullerene contains dash carbon atoms. It has 60 carbon atoms. Then third one, compounds with same molecular formula and different structural formula are known as isomers. Third one answer is isomers. Then fourth one, dash is a suitable solvent for sulfur. Allotropy is a suitable solvent. There are dash plastic resin coats. There are 7 plastic resin coats. Now see answers for match the following. Alkyne. Now first one answer is alkyne is triple bond. Okay. Then Andre Geim. Graphene is the founder of graphene. Then C60 is a buckyball. This is the third one. Then thermocol is polystyrene. Then combustion, oxidation. Okay, so these are the answer for match. So answer in briefly, I want you all to write brief answer in the classwork. I want you all to write differentiate graphite and diamond. Then carbon forms semiconductor components. Define allotropy. Then why are one-time use and throw away plastics harmful? First question, fourth question and fifth question in your classwork. Write answer in briefly. First question, fourth question and fifth question in your classwork. Then answer in detail. What are the chemical reactions of carbon and name 3 safer resin coats of plastics and describe their functions. Okay, so these 2 questions. Answer in detail, second and third. So answer in briefly, first question, fourth and fifth question. First question, fourth question and fifth question. Then in answer in detail, second and third question. Okay, higher order thinking skills. First question, why do carbon exist mostly in combined state? First question. Then how dioxins are formed, which plastic type they are linked to and why they are harmful to humans. First question and third question in your classwork. Okay children, so please if you have any doubt you can ask me in the live class session. So this is the lesson ends now. So complete the classwork as soon as possible and submit it for correction. Thank you children. Have a good day.